like, if Lurking Rider were here, they'd explain the canonical reason why their name's pronounced incorrectly, because it should be Corazon, but it's not. Because I don't remember the reason. I just remember there's a difference. I just remember they don't pronounce it right. But it kills me. Okay. Honestly, can't remember. Did I have a fire breath potion running last time, or were we ready to kill him with champ damage? Whoops. Whoops. I don't know. All right. Merilwen, what you got for us? Kitty chest. Garbage. Garbage from the kitty chest. Absolute waste. Where's okay? Here we go. Corazon de Leon, or is it de Leon? Does he say de Leon? Because that would also crush me. Later, de Baena, which he probably calls de Balena, is a nom de guerre, and he never learned the correct pronunciation. His real name is Percival Milktoast, and he was a nobleborn who ran away to sea because of an overbearing father. He's a lot more of an a-hole than that description would imply. Yes. He's trying to be something he's not. But. Corazon de Leon. De Leon? Is it Leon and not Leon? De Leon? Oh, how dare he? How dare he? Dr. Health today, nice. Figure out how that system works. I got a guide for that. A guide for that. Like, you know, they like what you have to decide is, do you want to do your first, like, the normal tier by yourself or with a group? With a group, you're gonna just smoke it. You'll be fine. By yourself, you got to do very specific. You got to do a very specific thing. If you do it by yourself, you can get an achievement that may be hard to get otherwise. Well, technically two that might be hard to get otherwise. So. But yeah, you want to start trials right away. The moment you unlock it, you want to start doing it, because you want all those. You want those scales. So it's basically a once a week thing. And yeah, you want that power. You want that power kicking in, early. early on. Well, you do need to do the Mad God, yes, but that's super easy. It's yeah, that's a walk in the park compared to defeating Elturel's last stand. Like the Mad God was, I'm not going to say pointless. It serves a story purpose, but I don't know. They had to kind of explain. It's only if you read the text, and then you understand the story purpose. And at that point, it's like, why'd they have it go beyond 50? So yeah, I would. I mean, if you're going to go for that dilettante, might I suggest Percival Vaughn Milk Toast? The Vaughn really sells it. Are we going 450? 450. Well, Esquire is if they're that's not an accountant, isn't it? That's the lawyer. Isn't Esquire for when you're a lawyer? Isn't that literally the title you're supposed to be able to use if you're a lawyer? Can't remember. There's something with Esquire where it has to be a very specific thing, I thought. I know I'm leaning too much into it, but I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember why people get to put Esquire after their names. Break. Okay, so North American English, it's a title appended to a lawyer's surname. So that's probably why. British English is just a polite title appended to a man's name when no other title is used. Oh, so you're nobody, but we're just gonna make you. But you're a noble born, so we're gonna make you feel like you're somebody, even though you're not. Sure. Sure. I mean, I think as long as you're a lawyer in the United States, you can put Esquire after your name. I don't think it has to be. Yeah, in North America, it's just appended to a lawyer's surname, and gender doesn't matter. Anyone can be an Esquire, kind of like anyone can be a doctor, as long as everybody gets to be called doctor, as long as you have you either have a medical degree or a PhD. You're a doctorate of philosophy, or still a doctor. Still a doctor, just a different kind of doctor. You got your doctorate. I would say that's somebody was selling their mailing lists. Clearly, somebody was collecting lists of names and selling it. Yeah, like Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper didn't go to medical school. They actually have an English degree. Oh no. They have an English. They have a PhD in English. I don't know why. I don't know why English. It's a soda. I don't understand. I don't think there is a PhD in culinary arts. Could be wrong, but I feel like that's just chef. He's not Chef Pepper. Hold on. There was a doctor. There was an American physician and surgeon named Charles Taylor Pepper that people think Dr. Pepper was named after. Hold on. Yeah, there's no real. They don't real. The Dr. Pepper Museum themselves doesn't know for sure. And in fact, originally people called it a Waco because it was created in Waco, Texas. So no real way to know. Interesting. It debuted to the world in the 1904 World's Fair alongside hamburgers and frankfurters, which were first served on buns during the World's Fair, and the ice cream cone was first served in large numbers. Wow. A country doctor character with a monocle and a top hat was the original Dr. Pepper trademark character. That's okay. I gotta get off that. That's yeah. So who knows? Who knows who Dr. Pepper actually was? What his degree? I'm saying he has a PhD in English. But why else would he have a monocle and a top hat? Or he went to evil medical school. I mean, then he'd have. Then there's a reason for him to have a monocle and a top hat. Well, there were doctors back. Well, they were surgeons and stuff. They weren't just generally called doctors. But yeah, it was developed by a pharmacist, and but he didn't really. He mixed drinks for fun, and the rights went to someone else to further develop it into a like production soda. Was Coca-Cola was invented by? I mean, multiple things did, because these drinks were sold at drugstore counters. That's, you know, that's where you went. You got all the flavors, and they mixed the flavors, and people that were used to mixing drugs, and of course, Coca-Cola was originally made with cocaine, so very likely. Also invented by a pharmacist. Yes. Pharmacist in Alton, Georgia. Dr. John S. Pemberton. He was he was called a doctor. Serving about 9 drinks a day in its first year, Coca-Cola was an exciting new drink in the beginning. Well, I mean, sure, it had cocaine in it. It was real exciting. You got the name. They don't really want to talk about that, though, do they? Not on the official Coca-Cola website, they don't. Are you reading this from the Cook Serve Delicious definitions? No. No. I'm sure Dr. Pepper and Mr. Peanut probably hung out a lot together, along with unfortunately Colonel Sanders, but they kind of ignore him. It's just weird. That guy's weird. People often confuse. See, this is a problem. People often confuse Dr. Pepper, Mr. Peanut, and the Monopoly guy when they're hanging out together. Like, wait, which one's which? Call them the Roaring Twenties for a reason. When do we do our next? Oh, tomorrow. Or the day at Friday. Ooh. Nah. I'll have to do it tomorrow. I'll have to remember to do it tomorrow. Part of me that wants to open that Electrum chest so bad. You know, we're doing good progress in the background. But if all the fiends, I could probably switch. Well, let's switch to do this overnight and Terror in the Dark for Undead. I just don't have enough familiars to do the distractions one. Not in the background. We should look at what are wait, I went past it. IM level and event. So Esmeralda's only at 12. Definitely gonna want to boost her up. Merilwen's at 13. BBG's at 16. He's gonna. I mean, we're gonna take him to 50 with blacksmith contracts. We're probably gonna do that with Esmeralda as well. Dungeon Master's only 8, so he needs a few chests to come up. Like we need to get him to at least 10, before we like go all in on other champions. Like Duke Ravengard, I want to get up to 50. And I just figured I'd do it with chests because we still kind of want this epic. Shinied it, but we really wanted epic. Yeah. Night, Niscus. So maybe we do... let's just buy one pack and see what it gets us. Where are we at? 10. Cool. Okay. So then let's go buy Duke Ravengard chest. Do 5 of them. See where we end up. Get an epic. Cross your fingers, folks. Flaming fish. Dang it. It's because I said fish, isn't it? Dang it. Oh my god! Okay, streamer luck. I got my pity timer epic. Got the wrong one, so they're like, oh, my bad. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Thought they did it again. Okay. Alright, where are we at now? Ravengard. 47. And he's got the Flaming Fish epic, which we can now pop a potion on. Both of these, yes. Yes, legendaries. He's almost full legendary. We need one more epic for him. Not gonna lie. He'd be our first... I think he'd be our first full epic event champion? Hold on, hold on. Is that... would that... He would. He'd be our first full epic event champion. So now I gotta go for it. It'll be the first time we're just gonna do this one pack at a time. I'm really hoping for also speed potions, but I haven't been watching to see if we've been getting any. And can you imagine if there was a streamer client? That would be a whole, yeah, that would. I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it. In the sense that it, like, I don't think it would, like, the streamer client you would want to have different. Is that where you'd enable drops, like, to make sure the drops worked? I don't know that it would need a whole other client then. Ran the pity timer. Ran the pity timer. All right, last one. What is that? Last pack for the Duke. We'll be full epic on our for the first time on an event champion. Ding, 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 ding. Nice. Nice. And our first legend, wait for it, Dairy. Nice. First full Lego. First full Lego. Lego my ego. All right. Give me these. Give me these. Give me these. This goes on BBG. Okay. Cool. Cool. That's gonna be. That's gonna do some work for Carlock. It's gonna do some serious work. We got so lucky. So I mean, look, Esmeralda's got 2 out of 6. Let's go back. Esmeralda's 2 out of 6. I wish I could just look at this event, but I can't. BBG is 4 out of 6. BBG is close. Should we try to full epic BBG? It would be at Evil Overlord. And Alt Cooldown. Those are good epics to have. What is it worth doing over? I mean, Dungeon Master is just filler. Dungeon Master's filler. Merilwen is for Goldpine. We got the epic we wanted on her. We got her liquidity epic. That's all we needed. We're not using her to push. He was getting split the party for us and may occasionally bring someone in a super restricted variant. So, I mean, we want to focus on these. He's now full epic, full legendary. What would we get? We would get his int to 13 if we got tier 3 completed. Really want to complete tier 3 for her to get that humanoid's feed. I think BBG. I think we could do BBG packs. I think that just makes sense. He's 2 epics away. Let's buy 2. Just in case we get the most luck in the world. And get an epic and do an epic. We didn't. Okay, good. That would be a little too much even for me. That'd be a little too much even for me. I'd have to get up and take a walk. But we do want him to have extra item levels. So. This is why usually I don't put blacksmithing contracts on someone until they're full epic on my main account, but probably should have done that over here because he's going to get a lot of item levels. We're down to the last. We're down to the last bits here, though. Gets what he gets. Nothing else. I don't even think we're not even going to run the pity timer. A huge potion of speed. I mean, you love to see it. What did he end up at? 33. So yeah, no, we're fine. We can still keep putting, if we get enough for extra chests, we'll keep buying them for BVG. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. But we're all out of tokens. 44.47. We need like 3,000 more. We broke it. We broke the game. We broke the game. Big stretch. Where did I get the legendary potions? I dismantled Dragonbait because I had originally planned on using Dragonbait as a tank with Karlach. But then we time gated Strongheart, and I'm because of Duke Ravengard, and all I'm ever gonna want to do with Karlach now is do that combo. Karlach, the Duke, and Strongheart. So I took all the potions off Dragonbait, all the legendaries off Dragonbait. I can always put them back on, but it didn't make sense for them to be there at that point. That was a situation where, because I'm on like a newer account, a legendary dismantle actually made sense for me because I had put power on someone I thought I was going to be using for deep pushing. Then it turned out I got somebody better. So, yeah. Oh, I just started watching The Acolyte. I'm now seeing the first 3 episodes. I think they dropped a new one, but now I'm in the middle of the Red Queen. I'm going to finish that season before I can watch the next Acolyte. So far, I think Acolyte's interesting. Hasn't been enough of the Wookiee yet. I need more Wookiee. Oh yeah, look, if I could do give me a full dismantle on life, please. Let me move my skill points around a bit. Focus on something that's what would a legendary be? Was that like your like a degree? Can I put my degree in something else? Something that actually, useful? No, it's useful. It's just I didn't use it. Save scumming in life would be too OP. Clearly, way too OP. Save scumming is basically Groundhog's Day. With Bill Murray. He just couldn't get past that one boss until he realized, oh, I was approaching this completely wrong. I gotta do this a whole other way. Well, yeah, live, die, repeat, whatever whatever they call Edge of Tomorrow, whatever they call the Tom Cruise movie. Similar, but I feel like it's all just coming off of Groundhog's Day with Bill Murray. So why not watch the OG masterpiece? I think the best part of the Live, Die, Repeat is just it's really entertaining to watch Tom Cruise die over and over and over again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Emily Blunt was good in that. Yeah, but it's really just Tom Cruise getting what's coming to him over and over and over again. Everything you ever wanted to see happen in Mission Impossible. Yeah, I mean, it was a good movie, despite Tom Cruise being in it, right? I will give it that. Well, in some places they call the movie "Live, Die, Repeat." So, yeah, Edge of Tomorrow, "Live, Die, Repeat." However, I've literally seen it on my TV and with two different names, and I was like, so 90 areas. Then we'll have tier 2 done. Feel like normally we would be rating the sketching hour right now. But it's not on today. I don't know if there's anything we can start and finish and then once we're done with this. Because it's from this point on, everything that has to do with the event is at least 600 areas. I should do my codes for next week. Normally I do this when I go watch the sketching. Okay, what do we got? 24 is this what starts on next week. Yeah, okay, but that's not okay. Okay. Well, that doesn't look right. My coming up on us so fast, folks. Oh, that's not. Accidentally put in 2027. That code would have not worked very well. Would have not worked very well at all. Phones requested. Mm-hmm. I don't know what. Yeah, I have purposely tried to forget all the Mission Impossible movies. I remember going to see the very first one and being excited, and enjoying it, and then after that, it just my excitement and enjoyment. I was like, oh, it's the same thing over and over. Oh my god, more of him running. Oh god, can he just stop? Can he stop running? Oh my god. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to milk a franchise for every penny you can. Well, look, Sharknado was like a cult hit, so of course, I mean, it blew up real big. So of course they're gonna make a bunch of those, because it's like, but they're not trying to be a serious movie. They're just trying to be silly. And they don't cost what Mission Impossible costs. So, I don't know if I've seen a Mission Impossible movie in five years or more, maybe 10 years, maybe. I don't know. I think I just stopped. I'd see him advertise, and I don't care. One thing I would like to do, but for some reason, every time I check on streaming services, it doesn't let me, is I would really like to watch the entire Fast and Furious franchise, one after the other. Because I missed some along the way. And I would just like to go back and watch them from the beginning. But every time I go, oh, you know, I'm going to go look right now again. Every time I go look, it's like I've got all these streaming services, and but none of them like have them all. And it's super annoying. Fast. Yeah, nothing. This platform doesn't have any of it. Wait, how you? Am I spelling it right? Yeah. Doesn't have any of them. I search for the Fast and the Furious, and I get Gran Turismo. That's not. Oh, did you want to search for The Fast and the Furious? Or The Fast Saga? Yes, we don't have any of those. Sorry. Why would you give it? Why would you tell me I can change my search to that? And then not. Why would you even offer that as an option? There's one of them. There's Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw, but that's not enough, right? That's not. Go over here. Fast and Furious. There's X. No, that's okay. That one's free. The original one isn't. You got to buy that one. 8 is free. 9 is free. Hobbs and Shaw is free. One and 2 are not. 6 is not. See, why can't you just... 7 is for... Jump around. Did they make a new MacGyver? They did. It was okay.